This week we end up talking Batman versus Superman. So strap on your utility belt and make sure that utility belt has Kleenex because you're probably gonna cry. This is Geek Eclectic.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. I'm Stu,
That's Stu.
and this would be Nick,
I still am.
and we're back.
I haven't really been
At least
gone
I'm
too
back.
long. Yeah,
I'm
Stu,
back. I'm the one who's
Stu,
been gone.
The corpse that was Stu has been found, and I went a little Frankenstein on it.
Well, I rose, just like Jesus, going all zombie, rising from his grave. That's what I did. Here I am.
Huh.
I know you.
got fairy tale dark
you,
there.
You have your. I know you have your thoughts about that. We'll just leave it at that then.
It was 2,000 years ago, man. I haven't come back twice since, I'm just saying.
Well, I'm back. Actually, I was seeing Batman versus Superman the last time you did the cast with Cassie and
Lisa.
Lisa, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Which was awesome. Thank you for filling in for me. Yeah, I was seeing Batman versus Superman, and oh my god, I have believe me, I have some major thoughts and opinions about that. But I'm going to do a review about it, so I don't want to say too much.
So apparently, this is not the place to hear about thoughts on.
No, I'm like dying because I want to talk about it right now, but I know, I'm going to save it. So, I'll just say,
Sounds about right, from my understanding.
yeah, I won't get too deep into that, but yeah.
Shit, then.
No,
It's okay to say it. It's shit.
I'll let you say that. I'm going to save my opinions till I get my review
like
out.
Poop, so
There's a faint smell of shit.
pretty much.
Batman versus Superman smells vaguely of shit, but it gets to that you don't mind it. Actually, you mind it. You do. You do.
The literal description I heard from many, many, many people was, "Hey, overall, the first hour and a half, waste of time, bullshit.
Well,
the second, the last hour ish, not bad.
I'll say this about the movie.
Good graphics.
Oh yeah, but the problem with this movie is too much, and it's too long.
The Rock Johnson.
Too much, and it's like 2 hours. Over 2 hours, I think. It's ridiculous. What was that?
Nothing at all.
God. Oh my lord! But yeah, that's what I saw. But you've refused to see it.
I haven't refused. I'm just not.
You're just holding
pay
out.
the fucking full amount. I'm just gonna go see it on a matinee day. So when I actually find any fucking time to go see a matinee.
Honestly, Nick, just rent it.
Not even worth the fucking big screen. Not even worth the big screen.
I mean, it's there's moments that are really cool in the movie, but
will I give a fuck?
Knowing you, probably not.
And I've been DC. I've been DC for a long time.
I know,
but again,
you'll love the Superman parts, but you'll.
Oh no, I do.
And the Batman parts, I think you'll like.
I've heard I would love Ben Affleck's Batman. I heard I'd enjoy the shit out of Ben Affleck's Batman.
You will.
I heard though, Ben Affleck's Batman makes Henry Cavill look terrible. You're about to pull the mic off the stand from the turn.
Never.
This was it moved actually. Right?
Okay.
No, other one. There you go. Sorry.
Take those off.
Edit that out. No, we won't. But I heard that Ben Affleck makes Henry Cavill just, you can tell how less of a fucking actor he is.
Well,
which, that's Ben Affleck we're saying this about.
Yeah,
The
same guy who was in Geely.
Fucking stinkers occasionally, but overall he's been a good actor.
The same fucking guy who was in Geely.
Some solid stinkers on occasion.
No, yeah, he's.
And so you sit there and go, so he's that much higher caliber of an actor than Henry Cavill. Gotcha.
Yeah,
it's great that we wanted to start off with someone that's almost not really known, but when you want to bring him to mainstream where we have big actors that can take on roles like that, you kind of need someone that can fucking put up any kind of stance against another great actor.
Here's a problem with Cavill. He's got the look down. He's like, oh, this guy looks like he's Superman. They can do that with anybody. His problem is
he's stiff.
He's stiff. He does not make a good Clark Kent. He makes a meh Superman. And we've had this conversation about numerous actors playing Superman. Brandon Routh makes a really good Clark Kent. He makes a good Clark Kent.
Decent Superman. Terrible writing for the thing, though.
Exactly. That's what cursed Superman Returns. But,
yes.
With and obviously, of course, we wanted to see what's his face?
T. Welling.
Yep, Tom Welling. We wanted to see Tom Welling get a shot. Never got his shot.
Nope. Nope. Now he's in draft day.
I want Michael Rosenbaum to get.
Dude, I would be so happy.
I wanted him to get
Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor.
I wanted him to get his dues. I wanted him to.
He'd have been so much. And I love Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
I've got a deep.
House of Cards.
Non-gay erection for Kevin Spacey.
After watching House of Cards, I want him to go back to being Lex Luthor. I just want him to go.
Just be him as.
Just be Frank Underwood.
I'm Frank.
Well, hello there.
Well, Claire. Clark, you piece of shit.
Claire, go do me a favor.
I'm sorry. Did I say Clark when I meant to say Superman? How could I have fucked that up?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
Claire, could you do me a favor? Could you go grab the kryptonite? Oh, thank you so much, doll.
I gotta knock down this bitch real hard.
I gotta knock Clark down on his fucking knees and teach him a lesson. Teach him a lesson about respect, because I'm the president of the United States.
Could you please, Claire? Could you please go get that kryptonite train? I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna push this motherfucker in front of it. Obviously, after I let him blow me during at least 6 different scenes.
Wait, Clark, you are a journalist, right? Maybe you could write a book about me and Claire. That would be perfect. And then you can blow me and do weird shit because I have kryptonite and you're basically my slave.
Pretty much. Overall, I judge thee, but hey, no big deal.
Anyways, I think I would love to see Spacey go back to it. But the thing about Cavill is he just is
not that great.
He's wooden. He's a wooden hollow. He's a hollow. That's what I'm going to say.
Holloman?
He's a hollow.
He's a Holloman.
He's a Holloman. He's a hollow actor. His acting is hollow. He just cannot. I don't know. There's this one part. He's like, "What have you done?" I think you even see that in the trailer. He's talking to Lex Luthor. What have you done? It's just like, oh god.
Dude, I could read that line better than that. And I've not seen the fucking movie.
What have you done? Could you care any less? I don't know.
Could you have less soul in your part?
But there were parts where you kind of felt for Superman, but I don't know. I will get into it in my review, but it's that is definitely a point, is that you will love Ben Affleck's Batman.
I heard it was good. Now
Henry Cavill kind of suffers.
How'd you like the Joker? There's a little Joker cameo, right? How'd you like the Joker cameo? Which I don't trust it to be
a Joker cameo in the movie.
Was there not the Joker cameo in the movie?
Well, there was a tease. I guess you could say there was a subtle tease
okay, just a tease. That's
yeah.
fine.
Well, in the Batcave, as you guys know, Robin's suit is hanging in the Batcave, and in the comics, I believe it's what's his face gets killed by the Joker. One of the former Robins, Jason Todd.
There it
is. Took me a little bit there. Jason Todd gets beaten just savagely by the Joker in the comics. So, we don't know which Robin suffered, at the fate of the Joker. But it says on the Robin suit, it says, it's spray painted the Joker's, the joke's on you, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I want to say that's probably the only subtle tease of the Joker in that movie. Unless I'm missing something.
No, you're probably not.
I think that's pretty much it. There's one moment where you might think it's him, but I think it's more so Lex mocking Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
How'd you like the monster that came out to play?
As I said, too much.
All at once?
Too much all at once. Too many storylines. Okay, basically in this movie, you had 2 different storylines. I
heard you had 5.
You had a lot. You could have jammed. All right, you know what? Fuck my review. We're getting into this. All right. You could have made
derailing things since 1990.
That's how we do. You could have made 5 different movies within this movie. Well, yeah. I don't want to spoil it for you.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, there you go. Clearly, I was right about you.
Fucking don't care. You know what? The only thing I'll still see the goddamn thing, but let's be quite honest. What I'm gonna be watching for is not the Batman versus Superman movie that everyone's like, oh, let's fucking see them. I'm looking forward to seeing Ben Affleck do this shit.
Ben Affleck knocks it out of the park.
That's what I'm fucking waiting for.
And here's the thing.
Ow. Sorry. Sorry. That actually wasn't even an ow for me. That was just like, I'm sitting there going like, I should... You know how bad life is getting when you don't feel pain as much as other people do?
You're getting fragile.
And I sit there... No. I sit there and I'm like, I hit something... I should say something, so it's not just I hit something.
What's the disease where you have glass bones? Like you're like that guy from
Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson. You have glass bones.
It's called Sam Jackson disease.
You have Sam Jackson disease. Please, God damn it!
Pretty much, I have
my bones are glass.
No, like I've noticed that I randomly I hit shit and don't notice that I did.
Yeah.
So if I actually feel it, if I actually feel it, then I just normally say ow because it sounds better than me just knocking into shit.
Because I'll have moments where like I will have like
I almost didn't notice that moment right there.
Well, I'll have moments where like you might like run into something or something, and then you'll notice it later. Like you'll have this horrible bruise, and you're like, how the fuck did that get there?
I don't really have that so much.
Yeah, I've had that.
I sometimes forget injuries.
Yeah,
I occasionally forget injuries, but I then can sit there in my head going like, what the fuck? Oh shit, I did do that. How did I not remember that until now?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Until you just shattered your elbow, your glass elbow.
Just in case.
And now you're turning into Sam Jackson.
Please
I'm going to start wearing an eye patch, please!
Yeah.
Oh, God. As I was saying...
you loved Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not going to go that
far. Severe throbbing erection for it.
I loved Batman in this movie. Ben Affleck was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Betty Boy.
Batman needs his own movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I just confirmed it.
Okay, here, my huge issue...
for like 2032.
Oh my God.
Because they've got a slate of movies they want to put out.
Yeah. Okay,
and it's
big issue
so
here.
Bad.
Big issue here. Okay, so you have too many characters in this movie. There's too much going on.
Mm-hmm.
You have Batman. You have Wonder Woman's introduced. She honestly, as much as I loved Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, she didn't need to be in this movie.
Yeah.
The problem with this movie is they should have set up. They should have had characters having their own. Marvel has it right. They establish their characters. You're familiar with the characters, so that when they're in a movie like The Avengers, they already have a backstory. You know about these characters. Well, you have Wonder Woman coming in there. For a lot of people who don't know Wonder Woman, they might not know her backstory. They might not know what she's up to, what she's capable of, what her weaknesses are, all this kind of shit. She just is kind of there.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, in the movie, she's after an image that Lex Luthor has of her. It's an image from the early 1900s of her.
Yes, well, luckily nothing's on the internet.
Yeah, I know, right? No, she's getting a she's getting a nudie pic from Lex back. I gotta get an image back. No, it's not that kind of image, damn it.
It was that kind of image.
It was that kind of image. So she's trying to get this picture back, and then Bruce is trying to hack like Lex because he's trying to find out some information about kryptonite. Because Lex found some kryptonite that crashed to Earth.
Which I thought they weren't going to have kryptonite in this universe.
Kryptonite is in this universe.
Didn't they say that though?
Yeah, but I think that was
they
more
openly said that
it was a smokescreen, I think.
To which at the time, remember, because there's along the lines of like, there's no kryptonite, which means that he's unstoppable.
Yeah, no, you have to
Not
have
even kind of unstoppable.
With Superman. You
Not
have to
even
have
kind of.
With Superman, you have to have a weakness.
Yeah, you have to because he's Jesus.
Yes. Otherwise, well, and then there was a theme of that, and
he's flying Jesus.
That there was a theme in that too. That it's a lot of people see him as a god, other people see him as a false god, and that he's just destroyed he could just destroy this planet without even, if he had a bad day, like if Lois was killed, and you know how that story goes.
I do know how that story goes. For
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
So, with this movie, the whole Zod and Superman fight, it has an effect on Bruce because a lot of people that he knows and work with die during this fight, and this really affects him, and he's become more brutal because of this. Just like now he's like branding criminals with like his bat symbol, and if the criminals go to jail and they have this bat symbol on their body,
They get raped constantly.
well, they're just murdered.
Oh.
They're killed right away.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's also another option.
You see that mark, you're dead.
That's
You're marked for death, literally.
Really?
So, yeah. So that was badass.
There you go.
So
I don't kill people.
Yeah.
I send them to get murdered.
Yeah, I send them to their death.
I send them to get murdered.
Killing them. I'll just
Fuck them.
I'll just kill them for it.
Hey, I have a moral obligation to not give a shit
I got a moral code. And that's not to give a fuck.
Quesalupa.
And that's my moral code is to have a quesalupa.
All right,
but
continue.
All right, so
because I like that.
Okay.
That's cool.
So yeah, so you have Batman just just delivering justice in Gotham, and in this story, it's kind of like Gotham is like Oakland, whereas San Francisco is kind of like Metropolis. They're across the bay. They're across the bay from each other, literally, which is kind of lame.
It's super lame.
I would have preferred them to be.
That's super lame. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I liked that it was more along the lines of that's New York and that's fucking Boston.
Yeah. Exactly. I'd be fine with that. There's some distance between them at least.
There should be distance.
Yeah. But in this one, it's like Superman could just come over to Gotham and just be like, "Oh, I got this."
Yeah,
but
it's
like he never goes over
to
there.
like some random place to pick up people that are flood victims. But hey, no big deal.
Yeah,
it's across the bay.
Yeah.
Fucks.
Okay, so Clark's issue.
Let's keep on wrecking this entire fucking series. Let's just sit down and take shit all over the fucking movie.
And I've only just begun too.
That makes me so fucking angry for no reason. I don't know why. I'm so fucking angry at that one.
Isn't it weird?
Isn't that weird? That's fucking immensely weird. That's stupid.
Like Superman could just be there.
In no adaptation ever so far has that kind of a short distance ever been the case.
So Gotham and Metropolis are neighbors.
Why would you have two monstrous fucking behemoth cities? That's like sitting there and saying, you know what, we're going to have L.A. and we're going to have Chicago and New York within 6 miles of each other. Yeah. Because why not?
That's like...
Look how fucking huge New York is. Yeah. Look how fucking huge New York is. That's basically Gotham.
Yeah.
Look how fucking big Boston or Chicago is. That is definitely fucking Gotham. Yeah. Tell me that you in your wildest dreams would see the palatialness that is Metropolis and the fucking anarchy that is Gotham. And you think that they should be within, 50 fucking miles. 50 fucking miles from each other.
The funny thing is, you do see some differences in Gotham and Metropolis. Of course, Metropolis is a little bit more sunny.
Are they also on the West Coast now, too, while they're at it? Just for no reason?
I'm guessing so. I don't know.
Fucking cocksuckers.
They don't disclose but they don't disclose. They don't disclose. I don't think where it is in the U.S. It's just like their sister cities, kind of. They're just across the bay from each other. No, they're not
sister cities. They're kissing cousins right there.
Basically. They're just like, I was like, okay, all right, whatever. I believe me, I had the same reaction as you, but then I was like, okay, I'll let that slide, I suppose.
Nope, I won't.
It was just anyway. So you got Clark Kent, who basically thinks Batman is just doing all these horrible things that he needs to be stopped. And Perry White's like, motherfucker, stop. He's like Smallville, stop right. Smallville, stop wanting to write about this Batman and write about sports.
Write about the
goddamn.
Write about how overall.
Team.
Yeah, write about the Gotham Mets versus the New York fucking Knickerbockers.
He's like, we ain't got time to write about the Batman.
I'm not using the same fucking sports. I'm trying to sit there and think to myself exactly how fucked up the whole thing is. I know I'm not using the right teams.
Yeah,
like if I want to do that, it'd be Yankees or the Subway Series, which is Yankees.
Is that the
versus
Gotham
goddamn
Rogues?
Mets. Oh my god, is that
Gotham
seriously a thing?
Rogues. That was that was in Dark Knight Rises. I think.
Oh my, thank you. You're right. God
I don't know.
damn it. And
That's what I remember.
and the Metropolis pantyhosers.
I could see that.
Ooh.
The pantyhosers versus the Rogues. I got money on the Rogues. No, the pantyhosers.
No, I definitely. Well, they're just gonna flip in. They've got they
got
also
the-
all wear their underwear on their outsides.
Yeah, they're pantyhosers on.
This, the Metropolis Kryptonians wanna
Versus the Batman.
versus the Gotham
The Bat People.
Versus
Sorry,
the
let's be
Gotham.
PC here.
versus the Gotham Rogues. Because fuck you, we're not renaming the city. It's team.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Get a hero and you name everything after. Go fuck yourself.
No overhauls here, bitch. We're gonna...
Do you know how much that costs to get those uniforms?
Good God.
They're all made of cotton.
They're all made of Kevlar now. Heavy Kevlar. And we all looked extremely ripped. Anyways.
All right, continue
So-
for this abomination that's already happening.
Oh my God. I was gonna say you're gonna hate this.
I'm so unhappy.
So Batman is basically awesome. So then you get this lame subplot with Lois. Like, as much as I love Lois, like in the movie, it's just like it's a kind of a snore fest with the whole. She's trying to find out like. I don't even know how to describe this like side plot. It's so stupid. It's something involving like this bullet and.
I'm Lois Lane. I can't spell.
The fact that I'm just like, it's so dumb. Like, she's basically investigating this bullet that these like terrorist guys. Like, she goes and investigates this. She's writing a piece about these terrorists in the Middle East or something, and they are using these special bullets. And she grabs one of the bullets, gives it to a general, finds out that this bullet somehow has to do with Lex Luthor, because throughout the movie, Lex is trying to get kryptonite into the United States. It's crash landed in the Indian Ocean, so he's trying to like get the senator to help him get it into the U.S. and she's like not cooperating whatsoever. And he's like, "You fucking bitch." Okay, so basically they want the U.S. government wants Superman to
touch Lex Luthor's penis.
probably more exciting than what's going on in this movie. But no, they want him to answer for what happened during his fight with Zod, and because a lot of people died and it had an effect on a lot of people.
Okay, Wayne Enterprises was in Metropolis.
There was a Wayne.
That one that got fucked up.
Wayne Enterprises is in Gotham, but then
So, are you telling me
there's
that
a
the
Wayne-
fucking fight went between the two cities? It fucked up both cities,
I think it just fucked up Metropolis.
but they went through Wayne Enterprises, and that's
Well, I think there's a Wayne Enterprises in Metropolis, which I don't understand.
what fucking company
exactly?
in existence has one massive
Or maybe-
fucking
I
tower
don't-
there and another massive tower there.
It could have gone
And
into
since you
Gotham.
can't be seeing what I'm fucking doing, it's like the idea of, oh, you know what? We should put one of our new skyscrapers in Cleveland, and we should put another one in Lakewood. We should put another one in
could
Lakewood.
be-
Two of them. Let's have two for the price of one. It's fine. Two for the price of two, really, actually. You know what? Let's put one in Lakewood and one in fucking Cleveland. Boom.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
You know what?
we
I
need?
could be-
Let's put a third one. Rocky River.
I could be misunderstood because maybe they could have. I don't know. It really wasn't explained very well if people were affected in Gotham. It very well could have, but I want to say it was in Metropolis. Now, I don't know why you need two Wayne Towers. Okay. But anyways. So, God. So the whole Superman has to answer for his, what happened. And, can he use his powers for good? Is he and there were some good themes there with Superman. Like,
Yeah,
can I use my powers for, am I doing the right thing? All these people have opinions on me.
Try not killing people. You're good.
And basically his mom's like, you don't owe anyone a damn thing. You can,
Yeah, as Martha's always been.
You don't owe these
I'm being
people a damn
sarcastic
thing.
there.
I know it's.
I
The
mean,
whole.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So, anyways,
Don't worry, Kevin Costner was your father before, and he basically committed suicide.
Oh my god!
Basically,
He just walked into a fucking.
He's like, hey,
tornado.
son, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll go back for this. You stay here, even though
Yeah.
you could literally be taken away by the fucking tornado and be fine. But I will. I'll
Just
go
walk
there,
in it. Stay right
and
there.
I'll then say,
Hey.
"Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm good."
I'm just gonna
I'll
tell
let
the tornado.
take away.
I'm just gonna tell the tornado, like, hey, listen,
No big
you
deal.
need to go. You need to go that way, and I'll go this way,
Mhm.
and then we'll be good.
Mhm.
But the tornado's like, how about fuck you?
How about eat every dick? And you should have probably sent your son, who would basically have sat there and gone, "Yeah, I'm going to stay still here because I can fly, number one,
Yep.
and I'm basically unstoppable because I'm me."
Mm-mm,
And he could probably, you know, what he probably could have done. He could have sat there, waited for the thunder, and just gone, and it'd have been done.
Yeah.
Tornado over.
Well, I'm just gonna say this, Nick. Just be prepared to be even more pissed off. All right. Anyways,
What
so
the fuck happened?
all right,
Was Kirk Cameron in this movie?
he might have been. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. So, anyways, Lex ends up hiring this dude who used to work for Bruce. He used to work for Wayne. He used to work for Wayne, but this guy's legs were crushed, and he ends up becoming like
An
destitute.
amputee?
He becomes an amputee. He becomes destitute. Lex is like, well, I can change your life, and he gives him like a fancy wheelchair, gives him like a suit, and this guy wants to like testify and like say something to Superman. So they have this whole hearing and stuff, and Lex doesn't show up to the hearing, and
They blew up Congress, didn't they?
basically blows up Congress. He basically just gives a huge fuck you to the senator who didn't help him bring kryptonite into the U.S. Just blows the bitch up, which she was a great actress. Completely disposable, obviously, which was so dumb that they even wasted any time. Anyways,
So how many people technically died there?
so Congress is blown up and Superman walks out of everything's just on fire and he's just like walking out like oh my god, like
It's good they didn't X-ray vision the prick or anything.
Yeah, seeing that he had an explosive device on him or whatever. But anyways,
Or why is there a lead box that's about the size of fucking C4 or anything?
basically,
How much of Congress is destroyed? The whole thing, or just like the room they were in?
like maybe half of it or the whole thing. I don't know.
That's a big goddamn bomb.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
God, I fucking don't like
if
Henry
you
Cavill.
if you were angry at that part that why couldn't he see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just wait. Okay, so throughout the movie, I think Lex is just trying the whole Lois investigating this bullet thing. She pretty much finds out that Lex is trying to place Superman at disasters to basically make Superman look really bad, that he's causing these disasters. So, and then you've got Batman just wanting to full on just fucking. He wants to take on Superman because at one point in the movie, Batman is actually trying to get a hold of some kryptonite.
Gotcha. Yeah.
From Lex, because Lex somehow found a way to ship it in to the U.S. because he was basically like, "Fuck you guys,
Dude, just
I'm Lex Luthor."
have them stick it up their ass.
Yeah,
You're fine.
so Batman's trying to get a hold of some. He's trying to stop some criminals, and Superman shows up and just says, "Your days being the Bat Vigilante are over. If you see your light in the sky, don't go to it." And this is like one of my.
I can see it from
loved
across the bay.
Yeah.
But don't you goddamn dare go
Batman's
there.
like, "Do you bleed? You will." Like, that was the best.
I did
was
like
great.
that part from the trailer.
Great. Straight out of The Dark Knight Returns. And, okay, there's one of your other comic book storylines, The Dark Knight Returns, heavily. Anyways, I'm going to skip ahead here.
Keep going.
We're going to get to let's get to the actual Batman versus Superman fight.
All right.
So, well, eventually, before the fight, before that fight takes place, so you got like Wonder Woman. They all meet each other at this like little function that Lex is throwing, and this is Bruce trying to hack LexCorp and eventually find out that they have like the kryptonite and all this stuff. Well, it turns out Lex has been investigating metahumans. And this is the most piece of lazy writing I've ever seen in my life. You see Bruce in the back. Bruce gets what he hacked into at LexCorp, and he sees a bunch of symbols. He sees a lightning bolt. He sees a little cyborg symbol, a little C symbol, which we assume is cyborg. Little A, which we assume is Aquaman. Anyways, he really doesn't like watch those too much. You'll find out about those guys later because
Are you not going to mention the fact that Flash pops in during the movie? I've done some research.
yes. So, anyways, I will get to that in a second. So, another problem with this movie: too many fucking dream sequences. Bruce is having like all of these dream sequences about like it's almost like it's like the future almost. Like he has a future that like something horrible happens and Superman has become this unstoppable force and he has his own army pretty much, and Batman has kind of become, is being hunted, and Batman kind of has his own like mini militia, and it just kind of shows if shit goes really bad, and it's like the world is like in ruin. Like he's looking at what I believe is Metropolis, and it's in ruins. And then he looks out, and you see this huge symbol on the ground. It's a what alpha? I think it's an omega sign, alpha omega.
Well, of course it is, because there's the Omega Hedron.
And it's what's his face? It's dark.
Dark Side.
Dark Side.
Motherfucker.
That's a symbol. That's
I know.
him. It's
Well, it was either that. It was either
God.
that or Omega Hedron.
So it's like, hey, let's tease the villain for the overall movies, like Thanos.
Why not?
So, anyways, so we have some lazy. So we have some like too many dream
Who
sequences.
fucking wrote this? This is Bryan Singer.
Zack Snyder, I think, isn't it?
Zack Snyder, you waste of bitch.
Anyways,
Such a bitch.
so there's a scene where Bruce is dreaming. He like wakes
I like
up.
that it could have been either of them. That's just how lazy some of this shit's getting.
Bruce is dreaming. He wakes up and he sees this like flash of light. Badooch. He sees the flash. Kind of like he's like Bruce, don't. He's like, protect Lois. Like basically, make sure. I'm not wording it correctly, probably at all. But he's
quick thing.
Basically, he says,
Don't let Clark fuck Lois. You should start fucking Lois. Keep her alive, and just fuck her constantly.
He basically says,
When the Joker comes and tries to kill her, don't let that happen. Because I'm also teasing that Injustice.
I think
is basically
Injustice
all part of this.
I think Injustice is a
too,
huge
and it's
part.
Fucking such a fucking.
So he tells Bruce, don't let anything happen to Lois, and then he's like, oh wait, he's like, basically he's like, oh shit, I'm too early, and then he leaves. And then Bruce he wakes up again or something, and he's, oh okay, that was another dream, or was it? Anyways,
No, it's not.
I'm jumping forward to.
Was the Flash even decent?
I couldn't even tell.
Dude, because let's be honest.
Grant Gustin's
Grant
in there.
Gustin's the man.
I want Grant Gustin in there. He's the fucking man.
You know what?
All right, so
I'm curious how fucking far into the series we're going to get until they just sit there and go, you know what? Ben Affleck's a good choice.
this kid,
We
though,
should really just let all of this other shit go.
Yep.
And start it over at just being about him, and then, oh no.
let's reboot
Superman.
it with
Let's just reboot it.
with
Let's
Batman
reboot
first.
it and just maintain him. Let's
Yep.
keep him as the only thing that passes on to the next one.
I would do that. Maybe
And here's an idea. Let's have Grant Gustin be the Flash. Let's have, I don't know, Stephen Amell be the fucking Green Arrow. Let's have maybe, I don't know, Tom Welling be fucking Superman.
And the funny thing is, like, for how old Grant is, he's like the perfect age to be the Flash, because that's how much I think that's how old the kid in this movie is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's. Anyways, we will get back to those guys and the dawn of justice. Batman versus Superman fight itself. It's pretty damn sweet. But before,
I'm sure it is.
But before that fight takes place, basically you find out that Lex orchestrated the whole thing. Lex ends up kidnapping Martha. Ends up kidnapping Superman's mom.
Of course.
Which, don't you think Superman would know right away where his mom would be? Like, he would zero in on her voice. He can hear all the all the voices on the planet. You figure he could zero in on his own mother's voice, and be there like that.
Mother.
Don't you think?
I would think
You
so.
agree?
I would.
Because so Lex sent them to. That's like his weakness. Because everybody thought that Lex was gonna go after Lois, and capture her. Nope, goes right after his mom. So, anyways, he's like, basically, you go fight Batman. You either one, you're gonna go die or you're gonna kill him. Either way, I've got your mom. So you're gonna go fucking fight. So Superman has no choice but to go fight Batman.
Except, take his mother away from him.
So,
because did he have a bullet already out of the gun towards her, and that was the reason they couldn't? Because Mansion was being held telekinetically.
Basically, the way he finds basically the way Clark finds out is that Lex drops a bunch of Polaroids of his mom, of Martha, gagged and tied up, and it's just so. All right. Anyways,
so basically,
he's forced to
porn.
He's he's forced to fight Batman, and it's okay. So then you get to the fight. You get to what you've been waiting for, the title of the fucking movie. And first Superman's trying to explain himself, and then Clark's just like, "I'm ready to beat your ass," or Bruce is like, "I'm gonna beat your ass now." So, and he's decked out in the armor too.
Of course he is.
So,
that I actually liked.
The fight. This is the best part of the movie, is the fight between these two. I loved it because you have Bruce using all his little tricks, trying to he uses a sound wave on Superman. He electrocutes Superman, blows the whole grid, tries to take down Superman. That was sweet.
I'm not doubting that.
That fails. And Superman at that point, Superman throws him through a fucking building, which would probably kill him.
With the armor he's wearing.
Not probably, should kill him.
No. With the armor he's wearing, he's fine.
Yeah.
Along the same lines that Iron Man's fine from fucking flying out of the sky.
Exactly.
Do you remember the fucking tank that shot him out of the sky?
Yes.
That should have killed him. Oh, wait.
He's
rich.
and he's...
armor. He's in safe armor. He's fine.
It helps to be rich.
It does help to be rich.
So...
And Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. So the best part of this fight, is when... Okay, this is the part that pisses me off about this fight now. This is the part of the fight where you're going to roll your eyes. Batman takes a smoke grenade, throws it to the feet of Superman. Smoke goes off. Superman bursts through the smoke.
I did like how that looked.
It looked awesome. But he burst through the smoke.
Batman,
nowhere to be seen. So let me get this straight. The guy can look through fucking buildings. He can't look through smoke.
Can't see through smoke.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, wait a second, buddy. He can't see into wheelchairs, amputees, or smoke.
Yep.
Now you know exactly what he can't look through.
I can't find his mom.
Or lead, apparently.
Oh, and the whole... Okay, I'll get back... The whole mom thing, we'll get back to that in a sec. I'll point out another ridiculous
She's married
fact.
to Lex now, isn't she?
Oh, God. Can you make this movie any more worse than it is?
Kirk Cameron's the officiant of the match.
Kirk Cameron is the Flash, no?
Kirk Cameron is... Joker.
Oh, God. Anyways. So, basically, Superman's caught unawares. He's like, oh, shit. He's not here. And then, so Batman's off to the side, and he's got a gun. And he fires a little bullet thing it's almost like a dart. He fires it at Superman. Superman grabs it, and what explodes into his face but kryptonite, and it weakens him, and Batman just proceeds to beat his ass. Well, because Superman tries to throw that punch, and Batman blocks it, and Superman's like, oh fuck. Okay. Oh. He's like, oh shit. So this only momentarily weakens Superman because he starts to get really pissed off and starts to throw.
As we know, the true power of Superman is actual anger. That's where it is.
He gets really pissed off and starts
the thing
throwing
that
Bruce
stops you
around.
from having powers. I'm pissed off. I will ignore it now.
He starts throwing Bruce around like a rag doll.
Nice.
Bruce ends up using another airborne, kryptonite.
Smoke bomb.
Yeah, and weakens Superman to the point where he gets him down to a level in this abandoned building, which Bruce planned out. He plans this area out where there's like, I don't know, he has kryptonite implanted in the ground so that when Superman hits the ground, he's just weak, and he ties Superman up. Bruce pulls this spear
Fetish
out.
porn. Fetish porn.
Yep.
BDSM porn. Gotcha.
Yep. That's a little S&M going on.
Little S&M, little fetish
A
porn.
little bit, right?
Threw a leather mask on him. He was like, hang on.
Yeah.
Wait. With glasses,
Oh,
you
yeah.
look like Clark Kent. But with this mask on, you look like, I don't know, the Gimp.
Yeah.
So this will be fun.
So Bruce has a spear with pure kryptonite at the end of it. This huge thing of kryptonite.
Motherfucker gets apparently a lot of kryptonite when he wants to have some.
He's got a lot of kryptonite.
Apparently.
Like in the comics, he usually only has like a little shard of it,
Yeah.
In this one, he has a huge fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
This huge fucking spear. And he's about to finish Superman off. He's about to ram it in Superman's fucking chest. Like Lois shows
chest apparently is where we're gonna go with this one.
The Lois shows up and she's like, "No, don't." And then Superman's like, "You gotta stop him. You gotta protect
Me.
You gotta protect her. You gotta protect Martha." And then Batman's like, "Wait, what?
What bitch?
Martha?
Martha, my stepmother?
Wait."
We're brothers?
So once he hears the name,
We've had sex?
So once he hears the name Martha, he literally takes the spear and throws it away because he realizes, oh wait, your mom's name's Martha? My mom's Martha. Oh my god, let's be friends.
The same people.
Yeah.
They're the same.
That's-
Was your mother killed with my father? Are we brothers?
This literally stops the fight.
Oh my god. Oh my
because
god.
they both of their moms are named
anyone
Martha.
that's ever been the offspring of a Martha.
Yeah.
Hero.
Yeah. Let's forget that we were just beating each other's fucking asses
Let's forget
and
the
that we
fact
had
that
these
you basically
ideological
threw
differences.
me through shit.
Yeah. Let's forget about everything.
Let's forget the fact that I'm poisoning you half the time.
And
so
then I
far.
just almost drove this fucking spear through your chest. Let's forget
What do you mean,
everything.
almost. That thing was sharpened.
That was just ridiculous. So that's what stopped the fight. And then then Superman's like, Batman's like, oh, I'll go save your mom. You go take care of Lex.
Don't worry. I'll go save your mother.
Yeah.
You can go touch Lex.
Because we need to go make Batman
in
do
his
something.
bathing suit region.
So
Don't worry. I'm the world's greatest detective. Therefore, I'll be able to find your mother, even though you could basically look through the world, motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn it. Except for the core.
So Batman's got to go save. Batman's got to go save his mom, Martha,
And who's also now Batman's mother.
Apparently.
Again.
Yeah.
Now.
Mom? Will you be my mom?
Are you Bruce? I'm now having a flashback of all the memories that I had.
There is a funny moment.
I got shot once, apparently, and I just lost all consciousness and I woke on the Kent farm and was married to,
There is a funny
fucking
moment
Kevin
where
Costner.
there's a funny moment where Batman.
Bruce's parents' funeral.
Oh.
Oh
no.
Did they do another origin portion for him?
They did.
Fucking cocksuckers.
Very open of the movie, I believe.
Of course, that was the open of the movie.
Anyways, open of the movie with the origin story, which you don't really need. You don't.
Dude, I know people that have never in their life watched Batman.
No.
And know that that's probably the most overdone scene ever recorded.
Yep. You don't need to. Everyone knows the story. Everyone knows the story of Superman. These are you don't need to retell these and drill it in our heads over and over and over. We know it. We got it.
We should. You know what we should do?
And if you don't, then Jesus, go watch. Go watch.
You know what we should do? I'm just gonna say this right now, and everyone should agree with me. We should have that at the beginning of every Ben Affleck movie from now on. Not just Batman. Every single Batman movie that comes out has to have at least a 20-minute period devoted to the murder and funeral of his parents. And then I want randomly for the next 5 years of him being in any movie that's not even DC related, the origin story of Batman is also related into the whole thing. When I was a child, I was super rich, and my parents were killed in an alleyway. And I want them to use the exact same footage.
Yeah.
Not a fucking speck of
Stock.
difference.
It's just
full stock.
Stock in
and it'll
every
actually
movie.
say stock from Batman vs. Superman. Like, it'll say at the
Yeah.
bottom, flashing and streaming.
Like, it didn't last very long, but still, it was like, we don't need it. We don't need another one. Anyways, so Batman goes and saves Martha. She's like, "Oh, are you?" He's like, "Don't worry, I'm a friend of your son's." He's like, I could tell.
I could tell. You look like
God.
you look like most of your chest has been dented in by a fist of his. How do I know? I've met some of his ex-girlfriends.
My son's calling card.
And by ex-girlfriends, I mean the corpses that he left in the fucking the ground.
You don't know
the
how many
goddamn bar.
You don't know how many bodies I've buried.
You have no idea how many bodies I buried from him just sitting there. And the girl's like, harder. And then, holy fuck, it went through her. It went through the bitch. He went through the bitch.
Jonathan, we got another one I gotta bury in the barn.
Martha, why did I ever capture you after I maybe shot your husband in the chest and you in the head and then bring you back to life in my barn?
I can't wait to walk into
Oh my god, is it Jonathan Kent that was the one that killed Bruce's parents?
Would that be a twist?
That's the biggest twist. Because he
That'd be
didn't
the
kill both
biggest
of them. Just one of them.
That would make you want to kill Superman.
Dude, that game on, bitch.
Yeah.
Game on.
That's the problem.
You know what? You find out later, the tornado was the Batnado. It's just,
The Batman. Batman caused it.
Batman caused it.
Batman killed
He's
his
like, hang on,
parents.
I got a feeling some
Ooh.
cocksucker's gonna, yep, he's gonna die.
What if you just had Superman kill his parents, and then you had Batman just kill his, and then just it's on
And
now.
then they're in what are they, in a rom-com now?
Yep.
You killed my parents. You killed my parents.
Oh my God.
Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain.
It's still the
Sounds
same
good.
situation.
Just-
Your mom's name is
That'd
Martha.
be-
My mom's name is Martha.
That'd be the greatest moment of all television. that would basically solidify my thought on the series so far for the whole thing. If you killed my parents, I killed your parents. You killed my parents. I did kill your parents. Okay.
Oh my God.
You want to go to Brokeback Mountain? That sounds good. Let's do this. Let's do this. It'll be fun. Don't worry, I got these condoms that are laced with kryptonite. You won't kill me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Holy fuck. I'm so disappointed in this movie.
so Batman's gotta go do something. No, so Superman goes to stop Lex, and Lex is like, "No, you're too late. Lex throughout this movie. Lex is fooling around with kryptonite or Kryptonian technology, and he ends up somehow being able to master this. It's like, okay, that's not explained. He just goes in there and automatically.
That's not
just
explained.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
just goes in there and just all of a sudden masters Kryptonian technology and how to clone an individual. Oh yeah, by the way, Doomsday is a product of Zod.
He's always, yeah.
Doomsday is in this movie. Doomsday is a product of Zod and Lex Luthor, because Lex Luthor slices his hand and the blood goes into this chamber.
Oh, you mean that's their kid?
Yeah, it's Zod and Lex's kid.
I got so much hate on this.
So,
Because that would automatically make the most evil and survivable fuck out there.
yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So Batman.
A dead Kryptonian and a human.
Mhm.
Yep.
So Superman's got to fight Doomsday. Batman's going to rescue Superman's mom. So then,
Superman dies.
in the middle of this, you have Wonder Woman
Of course.
on her computer. Oh, I found my image that I was looking for. Me in
found
the
it,
1900s with Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
Yeah, he's going to be in the next Wonder Woman movie.
for
So he's in this
Christ's
image.
sake.
So, there's Chris Pine. Hey.
Oh, hey, there's Captain. I was in the mid 1900s with Captain Kirk.
There's Captain
actually.
Kirk.
Wouldn't that be the greatest thing if they're
yeah.
just connected randomly?
That'd be
just
great.
like, you know what? It's the fucking doorway at the edge of tomorrow. That's what it is. It's
It is.
goddamn. It's that fucking doorway that they walk through to like 1920s when
You know
he
what?
had to let that woman die so that World War II didn't happen the wrong way or some shit.
You know what? At the rate of everything going on in this movie, why the fuck not?
Pretty much, from the sound of it.
Why the fuck not? Welcome in. Come on in.
Zach Quinto, hey, come on in for a second.
Let's fit some more fucking characters in this movie.
You know what we should do? We should totally do that. They're probably sitting here listening, going like, "Dude, that's the plot for the next movie."
Oh my god,
we're talking about.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Do we need to give them writing credit? No, we don't. Oh, okay. Good.
So like, dude, okay, so like, in the midst of this Doomsday Superman fight, let's cut back to Wonder Woman, looking on her computer, looking at these at the images, you know, basically snooping on the LexCorp server, whatever. So she eventually finds these images that Bruce saw earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The lightning bolt, the A, the C, whatever. So she in detail, no joke. She double clicks on the flash video, and it shows Barry in a or Wally. I don't know who this guy is. Or
Jerome.
Who knows? He's in this convenience store, and this guy's robbing it, and then you see him take off real quick, basically taking out the robber. Mm-hmm. So that's that. Oh, so there's the Flash, and then you have a video for Aquaman, and you have this
Jason Momoa just going like, "Yep, I'm him."
Basically, like you have this like underwater crew that this like camera's underwater, and then all of a sudden like Aquaman emerges from this boat, and he's just like looking out at the camera, and then he like takes off, and he like almost like Superman style underwater just explodes.
He's always been faster than Superman underwater.
So he just takes off. So that was kind of cool to see that. And then you have Cyborg, and then you see like how Cyborg came to be. You have like his dad like doing experiments on him. He's like, "This is test number 5. We're doing this now. Blah blah blah. This is test number. This is test number 9." Like it was just like lazy as fuck, because it showed like oh, Lex is investigating all these metahumans. Here they are, conveniently. So now Wonder Woman's like, "Oh, I'm not alone." So eventually she joins up. Well, anyways, so
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to remember. Jesus,
I feel at some point there's some random moment where she pops up with a shield and saves 2 of them.
Yeah, so
she with you? No, she with you.
Yeah, so Batman eventually joins the fight. Anyway, his plane, Doomsday, basically takes down Batman's plane or whatever he's in, and he's about to get blown up, of course, by Doomsday. And of course, guess who shows up? Wonder Woman with her shield, blocks it totally.
Sure.
Which there's so much fucking destruction in this fight. Yeah. Like, who would want to live
near these motherfuckers?
Yeah, who would want to live there? Fuck it, I'm going to Central City. Like,
screw this. You know where I'm gonna go?
Fuck it.
I'm gonna go to New York.
Yeah, I'm out.
Nothing seems to happen there.
Yeah.
You know why? They're never there.
It was just absurd. Like, so they have like the whole, "Oh, is she with you? Oh, she's with you," and then they have their like little pose, and it's basically those. Basically, most of the fight is all Wonder Woman and Superman, because Batman, of course, is not going to have a chance. He's just kind of, I forgot what he was trying to do. Anyways, so during when all they're fighting, you have Lois who realizes that, well, he's part Kryptonian. What's the weakness of a Kryptonian? Kryptonite.
The love of Lois Lane?
Or the love of Lois Lane. Why not? Let's throw Lois Lane in there. Fucking get killed. Then we'll really have injustice. Oh God. So she is trying to. So she goes back to where Superman and Batman were fighting to retrieve the spear.
Of course.
Except somehow the spear has gone underground and it's in this water, a bunch of water. So she has to dive down into the water to grab the spear. Oh no. The little area that she goes into, it gets caved in by rocks and all this debris.
And now Lois dies.
And she's trapped. And she's banging on the rocks trying to get out. And during this mid-fight with Doomsday, Superman hears the pounding of her pounding on the rocks.
Underwater.
And he goes there. Stops what he's doing. Goes there and saves her. Okay. You're telling me you couldn't hear your mom saying, "Help! help. But
Lex
you
Luthor got me, motherfucker.
Yeah, like, Clark, where the fuck are you? Come and save me, you piece of shit.
I raised you. You sucked the milk of my tit. You fuck.
This is how you're gonna treat me?
Actually, no, he obviously didn't. But still.
Still, like, so you can't hear your mom, but you can sure as fuck hear
You can
Lois.
hear booty call.
Yeah.
Hear booty call all day.
He's like, I hear that.
You know what?
I hear that.
Hey, she gave me socks last year. This one, I fuck daily. Take a guess which one I'm taking.
I just find that funny. Just he's very selective about when he wants to hear something, I guess. But
Selective.
so basically, he's like, Lois, I love you. He
I
grabs
love you. Let me give you this painting
And he
of
grabs-
birds on some random fucking line.
He grabs the spear from her, takes off slowly. Like she's like, no, don't do it.
I'm gonna do what I want. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this bird painting, put it up in my living room. I'm gonna put a penguin there, some random skull of some fucking animal that has antlers. Two random
Go the woodland theme.
two random grass expanses there.
Yeah.
And a woodland theme. Hang on, is that a skunk or a raccoon on that pillow?
Either way.
Yes. I need that. I need that. All right. I like, dude, it somehow got better right then. I don't know what
That's the only way I can get any better. So Superman just.
Fuck.
So actually, this was another cool part was seeing Wonder Woman just go at it, just beating the shit out of Doomsday.
Oh,
and
beating the
just
shit out
her
of him. Never mind.
Doomsday
Totally
and her just
I'm
going at
mildly
it.
excited for this movie.
But then
She just goes at it. Nope. Just jumps him.
Yep. The only cool scene in this movie is like when they all start to team up, where she throws her lasso on Doomsday, holding him steady.
Of course.
Batman takes one of his last canisters of kryptonite, blasts it at Doomsday, and then of course Superman's flying with the kryptonite spear. He's like, like wincing in pain.
Yeah, of course.
And just thrusts it into.
There's just fucking clear through his body, right?
No, it goes through. He's like struggling actually to get it through Doomsday's chest. It eventually goes through, but at the same time, one of Doomsday like has this huge spike on his hand, and it goes through Superman's chest.
Good. So
And,
Henry Cavill's done then, right?
Superman is dead.
Promise me that's the truth. Promise me that Henry Cavill's done. Oh, don't tell me they fucking fell. Dude.
So they have a huge funeral.
Of course.
And at the funeral, Bruce realizes like, oh, we need to form a group of superheroes because there's something out there.
Let's also put him in the sun.
We need to form a team because why not?
Because I say so.
Wonder Woman's like, yeah, okay. So
and then out of nowhere, while carrying the casket with a bunch of other superheroes, out of nowhere, the thing just opens. He goes, "Hey guys."
I seriously thought that was gonna happen. I was like, I want that to happen so bad. Movie ends with Lois crying, throwing dirt on his coffin, which is in the ground.
Of course, yes.
And then at the end of the movie, you start to see dirt rise slowly off of the coffin. So I'm guessing he's still alive.
I'm done.
So I think the reason Batman finds out that they need to form a team is because he goes and visits Lex in prison, and Lex tells
Does
him.
he brand him at least?
I thought maybe he would have.
Get out of BC to get butt sex on you, and then get killed. You bitch.
Bend over, bitch.
I'm Batman. Out of BC.
I'm the only good thing about this movie. Which, by the way,
Yeah,
he didn't have a ridiculous voice. It was like Arrow, where it was like
Yep.
it was computer generated. Like it was blocking out his real voice,
As
which
it
was
fucking
awesome.
should do.
Which it sounded good. Like it didn't sound forced. It didn't sound like Christian Bale's, which I still love.
It's still my favorite.
I love Cancer Batman. I'll never give up Cancer Batman. But like the whole like so basically Batman finds out from Lex that and I don't know how Lex knows this, but apparently Lex knows that what are you doing? What are you looking at?
I was looking at the time, honestly.
Sorry, I don't know. Sorry, I keep going on about Batman. This has been
No,
a full-fledged Batman.
I know.
Versus
This
Superman.
is fine. This will be the
Oh
episode.
my god!
I was just curious what the fucking time was.
It's like an hour.
Jesus Christ!
It is me going. Oh, I'm sorry. You got me
no,
going.
that's fine.
On this,
I want you to go off on this. That's fine because I now don't have to see it.
So Lex is basically telling Batman that now that Superman's gone, everyone in the galaxy knows that the protector of Earth or whatever is gone, or this so now the second bell's ringing, ding ding. He kept saying ding ding ding, like there's another contender coming.
Round.
So which we know they're trying to tease Darkseid. I mean, we know they're teasing him. They're trying to tease him like Thanos in Marvel, which.
You see, the bitch is Lex Luthor, as big a piece of shit as he always is. He's not as evil as it sounds like he is in this movie.
He's just more so of a dick.
He doesn't trust the alien on his fucking planet that has more powers than any human being.
Yeah, that's basically
who he is. He wouldn't want there to be like, oh yeah, well I got rid of the guy who's going to save humanity, so that this random asshole can come and kill everyone, because that doesn't serve his interests at all.
Just a lot of the motivations in this movie, like why does Lex hate Superman so much? Like why does he hate him? That wasn't really explained very well.
Of course it wasn't.
The whole
They can do an origin story for Batman every goddamn time, but why the fuck try one for Lex?
Like that wasn't really explained very well. Eisenberg wasn't terrible, but he wasn't like
good.
He wasn't. I don't know. They
basically
they told him like, hey, you know what you did in the Social Network? Do that, but like even more
slightly creepier.
Yeah, and a little bit evil. Can you do that? Awesome.
So just what you did in the Social Network then.
Like just do that.
Just be just be Zuckerberg. Just be Zuckerberg.
Basically.
Okay.
And he wasn't good, bad, but he wasn't great. Like I don't know. There were times where he just came off kind of he's just the little douche. Oh yeah, by the way, he was I could be getting this wrong. I'm not quite sure, but I believe he was like Lex Jr. or something like that. Because at one point he mentions his father and how tells all about his father.
They mention his father, Lionel?
No, he didn't. No mention of a Lionel. No mention of his father's name. He just says my father was an immigrant and he was from blah blah blah. Just very, I don't know. It was beat. But at the end of the movie, in the comics, doesn't with Lex losing his hair. He loses doesn't Lex lose his hair from exposure to kryptonite?
It depends on the adaptation. Smallville, it was a traumatic accident that involved kryptonite.
Yeah. Usually that's the case. He's exposed to it in some way, and that's what...
Eventually, yeah, his exposure becomes so great that his health starts to become problematic.
Okay.
And he starts to actually need to have it around him so that he can survive.
Well, in this movie, none of that.
Of course not.
Even though he's around it.
Constantly.
None of that.
At that point, though.
You want to know how he gets the iconic Lex Luthor look?
Razor.
Goes to prison, gets his head shaved. There you go.
Feeling this.
Right?
Feeling this.
See, I thought maybe he was just gonna be around it so much that he was just gonna get affected by it, and then it would make him lose his hair or something. But nope, just gets a haircut in prison, just gets shaved.
Kind of hating this.
So yeah, basically for me, the only good parts of this movie was Ben Affleck as Batman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She wasn't bad. She wasn't, I thought she did okay. I would have liked to have seen more of her. Mm-hmm. But I would have preferred to see a bunch of these characters own movies before had like
actually into the mashup movie.
Yeah,
I've been smart.
Like, and oddly enough, Wonder Woman's movie is coming out next year, which is like What the fuck? See, that's the one thing Marvel got right.
The order of things.
Establishing your character.
I mean, let's be honest. DC has pretty much always had better fucking villains.
Oh yeah, I believe that. I've always been the kind of a DC person with you, man. I'm not like.
I mean, I got into Marvel bigger and bigger and bigger as time went on, but the exact same time, DC's villains were always the fucking thing that pushed the whole story.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get better than the fucking. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure people will sit there and argue about the fucking shit. Ben Kingsley played him.
The Mandarin?
Yeah. Versus, Iron Man. But you cannot fucking tell me that it comes anywhere near Batman versus Joker.
No.
Or Batman versus Bane. Or Batman versus, any of the pantheon of his fucking show.
Yeah.
Of all of his shit. Clayface. Fucking Jesus Christ.
I was going to say, I think Batman has one of the most iconic.
He's got the best bad guys.
Rogue gallery.
Oh, God, yes.
I mean, obviously,
Mr. Freeze.
I mean, even Superman has, Lex Luthor's iconic, even Brainiac, Zod even, and you have so many more. I mean, obviously the Doomsday fight, that was very iconic in comics. It was a huge event, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I remember buying that comic, and even buying the comics after that, The Funeral for a Friend, all those.
Mm-hmm. The Death of Superman.
The Death of Superman. I didn't think they were going to go there, but they did.
Why wouldn't they?
Just when you
second movie?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they kill him off?
Yeah, why not? Why not? With me, I would have preferred they just did another Superman movie, and in that movie they could have done it with just a Lex Luthor, and they could have gone with the theme of, do we need a Superman? That's like basically the theme. Do we need a Superman? Is Superman doing, is he doing these things for good?
Yeah.
And you could have maybe had, I don't know, it was set up perfectly so Lex could make a suit even out of Zod's armor. You could have done something like that.
Or
cool.
here's an idea. Superman's movie. Batman's movie.
Yep.
Superman's movie.
Wonder Woman.
Batman's movie.
And
Batman's movie.
Batman's movie.
Wonder Woman's movie. Batman's movie. Aquaman's movie. With Batman. Batman's movie.
Batman's just carrying it all.
Batman's movie. Ben Affleck's movie about Batman in a monologue form.
About Batman.
Batman's movie. Noir style. Flash with Grant Gustin and Batman.
Grant Gustin beating the shit out of the other guy.
Grant Gustin killing the guy that's taking his part.
His hand starts vibrating violently and just sticks it in the guy's chest.
Henry Cavill. No longer playing Superman. Tom Welling taking over.
Cavill had moments where
he
did okay, but it wasn't like...
Wasn't anything good.
No. Like, it just didn't have the same magic that I remember growing up and seeing in Christopher Reeve.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no one's ever gonna...
Awful fucking graphics.
Yeah.
Some of the worst
but
film
the acting,
shit ever.
The acting, dude. The acting was so great in those movies.
It was decent. It was
well, at least for Lois and Clark. I think for the Lois and Clark.
Lois was the worst. That Lois was the worst fucking Lois I've ever.
You didn't like her?
Ever.
She wasn't.
She couldn't spell, motherfucker. She couldn't spell. She's a Pulitzer Prize winner, and she couldn't remember how many T's there are in little. Fuck off. Fuck off. I know kids that can do that shit.
Oh, I did not remember that. Oh my god.
Dude, she has like moments where she would straight up sit there and there's a fucking compilation of ones from her.
Yeah. That's
just like, oh, how do you spell this? How many this in that? And you're sitting there going like, okay, not only that, she's smoking and swearing by the fact that she's gonna have orange juice, and that's the curative.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
it's been a while.
Exactly. and on top of it, let's be honest, she's not that hot.
Yeah.
You're telling me Superman?
I mean, she's not Erica.
Fucking sat there was like
no Erica Durance.
He sat there. He's like, I see Erica Durance, but I also see this one. And I'll take this one. Fuck you.
I'm going to this reality.
Erica Durance is the one you'd pick in a minute. I'd pick Erica Durance over the current Lois Lane.
Yeah. It's just
I didn't get why they. Let me be honest. I didn't really get why they cast her as Lois Lane. Amy Adams does not fit the fucking part of Lois Lane.
Yeah.
The basic archetype of Lois Lane.
She's got the whole, strong, independent female. Like,
Yeah, there's a dozen other women
like,
that are the same thing.
She's got that going down. You know, but like the whole, like honestly, like
You could have had Olivia Munn do that fucking part.
Yeah,
better than she could.
But like the lowest subplot was like that whole part about her trying to find this damn bullet. It's like I don't care. Honestly, as much as I do, like I love Amy Adams as an actress and Lois in the Superman universe, I don't care right now. I don't care. So they're trying to squeeze in way too much, and that's the huge problem with this movie. Way too much.
Sounds familiar.
That's what happens in a lot of superhero movies. I remember when Spider-Man 3 came out, and he fought like what 3? How many villains did he fight?
He fought
like
Sandman.
Sandman.
He fought fucking Venom. He fought
fucking Harry Osborn.
Harry for a bit, yeah, and also he danced, so he fought his own sensibilities.
Yeah,
and his hairstyle.
Like, I remember that being the classic like curse.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie was kind of cursed by it, but
now they're gonna you know what they're gonna do?
What?
Superman rise from the dead. Random fucking Peter Parker dance in the streets.
Yeah, probably.
A la Sam Raimi. Spider-Man 3, I'm sorry.
Oh God, I just don't know what is in store for this franchise now, because basically DC's trying to play catch up. They realize like, oh fuck, they're almost at their next Avengers movie where Thanos is coming. We got to catch up. So let's just throw
They've already done
thing.
2 Avengers movies.
Yep.
They're about to do a 2-part Avengers movie.
Yeah. You could have just in this movie. You seriously just could have thrown out. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, you could have.
Meanwhile, in a new space station above Earth. For some reason, we don't have the Martian Manhunter here. But don't worry. He's obviously going to come eventually.
You could have done the Arrow intro for this movie, and that would have got you caught up on everything. My name is Clark Kent.
My name is Clark Kent. I'm very stiff from this whole thing.
You could have just given the whole, like, intro, like, in this movie, I fought Batman, and then I die. I fought Batman, oh yeah, and then we both found out that our moms are named Martha, which was really it.
Then we bro hug.
God.
We bro hug.
Yeah.
Go to Brokeback Mountain. Have tons of gay sex.
We stroked it out, and then
we stroked it out.
Yeah.
We plunged into each other's assholes for days. For days.
I destroyed you, Bruce.
No.
No.
I destroyed you, Clark.
I destroyed you. Look at that bat symbol on your body. Don't you ever go to prison.
Or they'll, break their knives on you.
Yeah. Unless they're made of kryptonite, and I gave them all kryptonite knives.
All of them. I've laced all of their blood with kryptonite.
Yep. That's all I'll do. I don't know. Like, that's why I was saying, Nick, you might want to run it. I mean, it was...
Yeah, I'm gonna give that 63 thumbs way the fuck down.
I'll say this. When I saw Batman on screen, I was pumped.
He made the parts right.
Batman made this movie.
Of course.
Batman is the only
it's
thing that
Ben
shoulder...
fuck Affleck.
He took this movie, put on it on his shoulders and carried it. But
as far as he could.
As far as he could.
Yeah. That ain't forever. That ain't forever.
But dude, it was plot holes galore, too much going on, so many unanswered questions. Why is this person here? What is their motivation?
Why are they not wearing pants?
Yep. It was just frustrating if you're a comic book fan, and there's too many storylines. It's like they were like, hey, I really like the Dark Knight Returns.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that Death of Superman story. Hey, that Injustice, Gods Among Us. Let's put that in there too, and let's just
mash
throw
them
this
all
in.
together.
Yeah. Put them in a fucking blender. And just, you know what, Nick? I equate this like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet. You go in there, you grab a little bit of everything that you like. You fucking just speed through your meal. You just fucking chomp it down, and at the end,
get some more.
At the end, you're like extremely fucking full, and you regret everything that you just ate. Because at the time you're like, oh, you know what? This is worth it. Oh my god, this is delicious. But then the movie ends, or your meal ends, and you're just like, oh god, I regret this so much. Like that is the
decision I made today.
That's it. Going to a buffet and just fucking stuff in your face. That's Batman versus Superman.
Jesus Christ.
That's it. So, I dare you if you want to go see it.
I don't. Not going to. I don't
We'll have to watch it. We'll have to do like a little.
I'll watch it with you when it comes
Yeah.
out on video.
All right, we'll watch it.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my god. Well, I didn't.
Well, this has been Geek
I didn't know this
Eclectic.
was going to turn into a huge thing.
This has been Geek Eclectic. I think that wraps this
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Jesus.
Superman apparently sucked. Batman was a saving grace.
Yeah.
But holy fuck.
Basically, just watch the Basically, just skip ahead to the Batman versus Superman part and maybe the
Just
Doomsday
come an
fight.
hour late.
Yeah, just stroll in late.
You're apparently not missing anything.
No, you're not. You're not.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you guys.
Wow. Just nothing.
I was eventually
gonna.
I was gonna talk
Fucking
about.
wow.
I was gonna talk about the Rogue One trailer too, but we'll save that for next time.
That's next time.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Other than the fact here, you want to... Excellent. I look forward to it. We'll talk more in depth on this next time.
Yes.
So thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay that we're probably putting behind the video as we talk.
Yes.
It's because, yeah.
Or we'll just constantly find a photo of just just us in like Batman and Superman gear or something.
I've
I
already
don't know.
done some photo renderings.
Yeah.
Well, that's mostly just for Arrow.
Yeah.
Well, Lance dying, so...
Oh no.
Nope, we're gonna let...
We'll get to that next
we'll
time.
talk about next
We'll get
time.
it next time.
Yeah, about that.
All right.
Alright.
We'll see you guys later.
Wrap up. Bye-bye, guys.